The next wave of Souls-like games is bringing bigger challenges, brutal boss fights, and dark worlds to explore. Here are the biggest upcoming Souls-like games coming in 2026 and 2027 that you won't want to miss. Let's dive in. Mistfall Hunter is a dark fantasy extraction ARPG where players become guild hunters fighting through a world consumed by the Gildan Mist. Scavenge for valuable Gildan blood and relics while battling monsters and rival players in intense PvPvE encounters. 6 classes offer different combat styles with 2 weapon stances for each class and deep talent trees for customization. You can hunt alone or team up with up to 3 players, but dying means losing your collected loot.
The days conceded to me. Alas, nothing more than flesh and bone.
Any longer and you won't make it out.
Fatekeeper is a first-person RPG where you explore a handcrafted world filled with ancient ruins, underground caverns, forests, and forgotten sanctuaries. Combat combines responsive swordplay with powerful magic, requiring you to study enemy patterns and adapt your tactics. You can develop your character through different combat styles, attributes, and spell schools, creating builds based on strength, precision, or sorcery. A wide selection of weapons, armor, and artifacts also lets you customize your loadout and experiment with different combinations.
The pain will be intense. Do not let it stop you.
Soulframe is a fantasy action RPG where you play as an envoy fighting to reclaim Midrath from corrupt forces. Use swords, bows, and magic while combining packs, virtues, weapons, runes, and armor to create different builds. Your bonds with powerful omen beasts unlock special abilities, while courage, grace, and spirit support different combat styles. Outside combat, you can explore forests, fortresses, hidden enclaves, underground areas, and shifting dungeons while helping creatures affected by the corruption. The game also supports parties of up to 4 players, allowing you to tackle dangerous areas together.
Memorials to the Iron Mayflies. Herald to your shallow heart. The murmuring curse. The heart. Rivers blue.
Oh, now my brain for more.
Even the crows refuse to feast on these bodies.
Valor Mortis is a first-person action RPG set in an alternate 19th century Europe corrupted by a mysterious plague. You play as William, a former soldier of Napoleon's army who returns from the dead with supernatural powers running through his veins. Combat combines parries, dashes, powerful weapons, and brutal finishing moves. As you fight plague-ridden monsters, you can unlock new abilities and uncover secrets tied to the plague, Napoleon's Eternal Guard, and William's strange resurrection.
On these lands, some escape in daydreaming, some in madness. What madness has taken hold here?
Project Windfall is an anime-styled open-world action RPG set in the fantasy realm of Altheris. You play as Liar van Windfall, a noblewoman facing a growing threat from the forces of darkness. Explore 6 provinces filled with plains, caves, mountains, quests, puzzles, and challenging trials. Combat lets Liar use swords, bows, and polearms against different enemies. You can also gather resources, mine ore, loot enemies, craft weapons, armor, tools, potions, and meals, then trade goods for gold.
Yours to keep. How dare you stand in the way of purity, little king?
remembering faces. But the iron shaped by my hammer, that I'm the...
Kromlech puts you in the role of Kronach, a lone adventurer caught in the world's final days. Explore a handcrafted land filled with secrets, treasures, and dangerous creatures. Fight using precise strikes, heavy attacks, and evasive movement. Customize your character with enchanted equipment, mystical brews, war paint, combat skills, and divine sacrifices. Complete quests, defeat powerful enemies, and earn renown as your reputation grows.
And yet, it was not enough. So he fought harder, sought to gain even greater power, until he became a tempered steel, hardened by the heat of his trials. But he didn't do it to save us. He did it to save himself.
Lords of the Fallen 2 takes you across Thorngar, a war-torn kingdom where the realms of the living and dead overlap. Fight through ruined citadels and ancient temples using aggressive melee, ranged attacks, and powerful magic. Build your character around different weapons and abilities to face brutal enemies and massive bosses. You can also shift between realms and team up with another player in seamless online co-op. Beast of Reincarnation follows Emma and her blighted dog Ku through a post-apocalyptic Japan in the year 4026. Emma fights with her sword while giving Ku commands, creating a combat system that mixes real-time action with turn-based elements. You can shape your approach through skill trees, gear, and spirit stones as they battle powerful bosses and uncover the secrets behind their journey.
just walk its bone.
Darkcraft takes players into a grim fantasy world filled with ruined castles, ancient dungeons, deadly creatures, and rival hunters. Explore alone or with friends, gather rare artifacts, and face enemies using timing, stamina management, and careful attacks. Other players can become allies or threats, while world events and powerful bosses create unpredictable encounters. Every victory earns valuable loot, but defeat can cost you.
Nameless warriors die so that legends may live. Silence breaks, and he awakens.
This is Chengdu, China, where Tides of Annihilation was created for game creators.
Tides of Annihilation follows Gwendolyn as she fights through a shattered London invaded by forces from another realm. Drawing from Arthurian legend, the combat lets her command more than 10 spectral knights, combining their abilities to create powerful attacks. You'll explore distorted landmarks, uncover the mystery behind the invasion, battle enormous knights, and search for a way to save your family and restore the broken world.
Bold and intense. One feels more like an exploration, meant to be savored.
Sounds a lot like our game demo.
Right. One game, two ways to experience it. Play at your own pace. Playing Mahjong in Chengdu is all about choices. What combo to build, when to hold, and when to make your move.
I get it now? You are talking about our combat system?
Exactly. Your choices shape the fight. Some invitations take time, some seats stay reserved, anticipating the right persons to arrive. Our journey starts in Chengdu, and the next stop isn't far away. From Chengdu to Cologne.
Chased the white rabbit, and when I woke up, I was in a completely twisted world.
Project Rabbit takes inspiration from Alice in Wonderland and places Alice in a dark fantasy world called the Abyss of Time. Fight twisted creatures using dodges, parries, and different combat skills while creating your own build with weapons, equipment, and abilities. Explore dangerous areas, uncover hidden secrets, collect valuable resources, and survive deadly encounters alone or with other players. Phantom Blade Zero puts you in the role of Soul, a warrior framed for his master's death and given only 66 days to live. Hunted by former allies, he must uncover the conspiracy behind his downfall while fighting through a world of shifting loyalties. With over 30 weapons and more than 20 Phantom Edges, you can create different combat styles and master fast, cinematic martial arts. Nazralath, the Fallen World, lets you play as Orpheal, a fallen knight who awakens inside a ruined temple with little memory of his past. Explore a surreal, dark fantasy world filled with occult mysteries, strange locations, and forgotten secrets. Dialogue, relationships, and your choices shape the story as you uncover Orpheel's history and the truth behind this broken world.
The resurgence corrupts everything it touches. In the blink of an eye.
Code Vein 2 takes you across a post-apocalyptic world where revenants have become monstrous horrors. As a revenant hunter, you travel between the past and present with Lu, who can manipulate time, searching for a way to prevent the world's destruction. Fight powerful enemies, drain their blood to unlock skills, customize your weapons and abilities, and rely on partners with unique powers.
Years of history was forever changed.
It's a new future, unforged by our own hands. Take this formula. With it, you can call me to your side anytime.
We can seize the future we want! Together!
Let history know your name. Let the world hear you!
전하께 아뢰옵니다. 선천의 추묵이 이미 시들어 죽어.
MOOSA Dirty Fate takes you to 17th century Korea, where famine, corruption, and demons have turned the land into chaos. You play as Gun, a warrior driven by vengeance, using swords and bows against human enemies, demons, and massive creatures from Korean folklore. Explore ruined cities and dangerous wilderness while uncovering the truth behind the mysterious Imugi and fighting to reclaim your life.
처럼 번지고 있사온데 나라의 기둥이 무너지고 있사옵니다, 전하. 게다가 삼남 지방에는 정체를 알 수 없는 무리들이 출몰하여 고을을 불태우고 백성들과 관리들을 무참히 도륙하고 있사옵니다. 바라옵건대 전하, 부디 백성들을 구하여 주소서.
La Divina Commedia takes you deep into hell, where a warrior poet must battle demons and survive ever-changing dungeons. Each run offers new layouts, enemies, loot, and secrets, while your choices connect you to the 7 deadly sins and affect your abilities and story. Craft weapons and armor, master different fighting styles, and fight your way toward an ultimate choice.
The winds are changing. They've grown.
Covenant puts you in the role of a mysterious messenger uncovering the fate of an ancient figure. Explore a vast, interconnected world filled with forgotten kingdoms, powerful weapons, secret magic, and dangerous bosses. Combat combines martial arts with different fighting stances that change movement and attacks. Movement abilities, build options, and close-range fighting should make each battle challenging and skill-based.
A great sword guards the city, and it faces every way.
Another bird falls from its nest. Then come, and let us have words.
100 kingdoms could not stop what is coming.
If you do this, you shall never see rest, save to strip the dead.
So be it.
Belial, the villain. He does not come but to kill, steal, and destroy.
Project Tal takes you into a fantasy version of ancient Korea, where wounded lands, mythical creatures, and hidden realms await. Explore forests, temples, and mysterious locations while using fast melee attacks, climbing, and acrobatic movement to battle massive enemies. Intelligent companions join the fight with unique abilities and personalities, while the story explores healing, inner scars, and the struggle to restore a broken world.
Disaster brought forth by the Archdemon.
Project Evilbane centers on a dark fantasy world shattered by an archdemon, where surviving warriors fight to avenge their fallen comrades. Switch between melee and ranged weapons during fast-paced battles, use powerful Heavenstone skills, and face dangerous bosses. Missions can be tackled alone or with up to 4 players, while the story centers on reclaiming a fallen kingdom from demons and traitors.
With the power granted to us, we'll avenge our comrades and reclaim the kingdom! will hold the line until you foul creatures are raised from this world.
Decrepit traps you inside a forsaken castle, where every death strips away your gear and returns you to the depths. Learn enemy patterns, manage stamina, and master melee attacks and magic to survive. Each run begins in a different cell, while memorizing corridors and unlocking shortcuts makes progress easier. Build around weapons, armor, and rare upgrades as you fight toward freedom. Abyss World takes place across the shattered lands of Nordinia, where you uncover the secrets of the Old Tide and the Underworld. Explore a dark fantasy world, battle dangerous enemies, and collect fragments to summon unique heroes with their own abilities and stories. Choose from different classes and races, build your team, and combine challenging combat with strategic squad-based battles.
The void has consumed us all.
Chrono Odyssey features a vast open world with forests, snowlands, swamps, and other diverse areas to explore. Its combat uses time manipulation, allowing players to stop enemies or rewind events during battles. Dungeons, raids, PvP, harvesting, crafting, and deep character customization add more ways to progress. Players can also explore past versions of the world and uncover how major events changed it.
I shall return you to the past. You must prevail, no matter the cost. Reshape the future by your own hand. Sentinel.
How did it feel to learn the truth about the night sky tragedy?
ArcheAge Chronicles brings players to Auroria, a newly rediscovered land filled with ancient ruins, mysterious characters, and a major airship disaster. Explore the open world, battle enemies with melee weapons, ranged attacks, or magic, and create your own combat style. Beyond fighting, you can hunt, gather, farm, craft, trade, build housing, and protect trade routes while working with other players.
I still have no trust in your kind. Prove yourself. If you survive this trial,
Wolong 2. Wings of Ember brings players into the chaotic Three Kingdoms era, where endless battles are filled with powerful demons and rival warriors. Play as a lone fighter and master Chinese martial arts that combine offensive attacks with defensive techniques. Fight alongside famous heroes, survive brutal battlefields, and uncover a dark story shaped by war, supernatural threats, and the rise of a legendary phoenix.
Awaken, Phoenix. So, it was you who set the Red Cliffs ablaze.
The earth. Something stirs.
Project Ants places you in a fallen insect kingdom as an ant warrior searching for the lost queen. Explore a large, interconnected world filled with hidden paths, shortcuts, and vertical areas that require new movement abilities. Combat demands precise timing, enemy pattern recognition, and smart positioning, while the pheromone system helps create openings and chain attacks. Bosses unlock powers that expand your journey.
They flourished. They evolved. Wars, factions, and endless conflict have scarred the ages. All because of an ancient power. In this era, the ants hold dominion. A warrior stands in faithful defense of their crown. Beneath the earth, something stirs. And memory.
Woochi the Wayfarer brings Korean folklore into a dark fantasy version of the Joseon era. Play as Jeon Woochi, a powerful Taoist wizard who uses magic to challenge corrupt officials and battle supernatural creatures. Explore traditional shrines, mysterious locations, and dangerous areas while uncovering a story filled with Korean myths, dark rituals, injustice, and powerful forces threatening the land.
기어코 여기까지. 참으로 정성이십니다.
Dinoblade puts you in control of a young Spinosaurus armed with a massive great sword in a prehistoric world facing extinction. Battle rival dinosaurs, including enemies carrying weapons of their own, while crossing dangerous canyons and dense jungles. Defeat powerful alpha predators, unlock new skills, discover legendary weapons, and master dodges, rolls, parries, and powerful combos to survive. The Duskbloods brings players into a dark conflict where supernatural warriors from different eras clash during a collapse of time and space. Choose from unique fighters with special blood powers, weapons, and abilities, then compete against other players while battling dangerous enemies and bosses. Matches support up to 8 players, with temporary alliances forming as everyone fights to claim the legendary First Blood.
We had a deal, Seeker.
Kaidan brings you into Ikaiguchi, a land shaped by Japanese mythology and twisted by cosmic horror. Play as a seeker who must confront horrific yokai and powerful bosses across desecrated temples, blighted villages, and strange realms. Fight alone or with allies. Manage your supplies, collect valuable relics, and upgrade your weapons and abilities while trying to survive the growing madness.
Lest you wash up again on my shores, your frail body shattered and broken.
想屈他成招，就凭你们这些。
A Whisper of Fall Jinyiwei places you in the late Ming Dynasty as an undercover agent within the Imperial Guards. Master martial arts, sneak through cities, leap across rooftops, and investigate dangerous cases using a unique deduction ability. Your choices can reveal hidden conspiracies while shaping your path among rival factions. Decide whether to serve the nation, seek peace, or forge another path.
好一个明察秋毫！ 在前，发先旨。
先生可曾听闻千野之术？
站住！今天这儿被王府包了，不见外客。别动！别动！
追不上了。 夜里的兵丁果然少了许多。
王爷有时就回府，咱们怎么还在这儿当值啊？哎，别乱说。大人，我家的令牌。有刺客，快来人！
未曾想到，当年跑船的脚夫，如今竟已如此。
还不止如此。
我这多好啊！一味的东西也敢抢！ 找死！谁也成全你！纵横江湖这么多年，一个荒口小儿也敢欺我！走到这最后一步，还有谁可以帮你？
一定有办法。这个办法。 不在庙堂，在那些没人在意的地方，在那些籍籍无名之辈身上，相信会多人见日，找到答案。
ちは。Onimusha Way of the Sword ディレクターの二平です。長らくお待たせしましたが、
Onimusha Way of the Sword brings Miyamoto Musashi into a dark fantasy version of Edo period Kyoto, where Genma demons spread terror across the city. Armed with the mystical Oni Gauntlet, Musashi can absorb Genma souls and turn them into power while mastering intense sword combat. He will face deadly warriors, monstrous enemies, and a city twisted by malice as he searches for his reason to fight.
の世界観で描かれる江戸時代初期の京都を舞台に至高の剣撃アクションが楽しめます。異形の怪物玄魔の襲撃により命を奪われた主人公宮本武蔵が鬼の力を得て現世に舞い戻り、鬼の子手とその運命に抗いながらも己の戦う理由を問い続ける武蔵の剣の道とは。宿敵佐々木巌流との因縁の戦いや次々と襲いかかる強大な玄魔たちとの激戦、それぞれの思いを秘めた協力者たちとの出会い、そして清水寺や安井金毘羅宮など舞台となる京都のスポットや伝承が鬼武者の世界でどのように絡み合うのか、ストーリーにもご期待ください。それでは本日初公開となる玄魔との戦闘シーンを一部公開します。宮本武蔵に幾度となく襲いかかる強力なくせ者玄魔ド発戦との戦いです。どうぞご覧ください。
Who would challenge me? Let us begin to battle.
What? You asked for that.
Novice! Get up!
You're out of luck!
Let the bloody banquet begin! My bloodlust is unquenched!
I won't make this easy. Give me a real fight! Enough from you!